make money, make muscles, learn game. If you're listening to me, you're a hot dude. The hot dude life is not about your physical appearance. The hot dude life is a mentality. The Hot Dude Army is a global network, and the Hot Dude Army is everywhere. Decrease your judgment of others and increase the judgment of yourself. You belong to the streets, huh?
100%. It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating.
This is a textbook example of really good game.
July 2022. The world is burning and corruption is out of control. Hidden in the chaos are the filthy elites, the politicians, and the fools who think they're cared for by either. And I'm there too. Watching, studying, learning their every play. 4 years of unplugging men have turned me into a ruthless animal. Once you've seen what I've seen, you can't be fooled by these scum again. I must move strategically and carefully. I can't save everyone, but I have become a symbol. Not only a symbol, I am a warning to those who try to corrupt the minds of many. They cannot win. They won't control us. Sometimes I forget that I'm making a difference, but I am. The world wants truth now more than ever, and they're getting what they want. The resentment from all the lies, deception, and murder at the hands of the elite are building to a boiling point. There is no turning back. All those liberals, intellectuals, and smooth talkers are now cornered by their own idiocy. They look at me to save them without changing their ways. And my answer is always no. Despite the looting, crime, and lawlessness everywhere, I have had an effect here. Millions of men are getting reached and unplugged, but I have to become more. A beacon of hope to let men know they are not alone. The men in our world are scarred and angry, like me. These scars can consume us, but if we learn from them, they become our greatest strength. I understand men today, betrayed by the very systems they've built and supported, abandoned, isolated, and alone now more than ever. Men are seeking answers. I am the answer. We are the answer. Together, we fight and win. Apart, we'll be picked off one by one and die alone. The time is now, and the choice is easy. Boom, baby, we are live. Welcome to Interview with a Man. And this 28th of July, the Masculine Empowerment Network is going live. If you're not on the waiting list, join the 100 plus who are ready and willing to take themselves to the next level. If you're just tired of not getting girls, you're tired of being a little dork, you're tired of not being respected, you're tired of being broke, you're just sick and tired of life sucking, and you want to get better, and you're like, fuck, what do I do? How do I get to the next fucking goddamn level? I'm banging my head. I'm watching all these videos. I'm reading all these books. How do I level the fuck up? This is the answer. Go to the masculineempowermentnetwork.com, get on the waiting list, and sign up during the 5-day window. August 2nd, the webinars go live, and you have access all the way until next year. We will help you turn your life around. Okay? I've been doing it since 2019. I'm fucking the best in the world at turning dudes' lives around. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. So go to the masculineempowermentnetwork.com. Get on the waiting list right now. All right. How's everybody doing? Well, I'm a little dark, eh? I think I look cool in the dark, though. Happy Monday to everybody. Boy, oh boy. How you guys been doing? I got a status update for you. So, dude, okay. So this last week, okay, man, I went to the gym Monday to Friday, and I had intense workouts every day. And Friday, I had a friend from the community who he's been watching the content, and he actually can't really go into details why, but he was granted clearance to get into Tokyo, and he hit me up and he wanted to meet up. You know, I haven't seen him since last year, October. So I went out, saw him, and then Saturday I got home and I just slept all day. Couldn't do dude party. I was just too tired. And then Sunday all day, and then today all day. I have just been friggin', I've been spent, man. I have been spent. For some reason, I'm still tired today as well, even though I was sleeping the last 3 days. But anyways, hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, I'm feeling it, man. I went hard last week. Kind of like wondering what the hell's going on. Why am I so tired? Sleep quality's been through the roof and everything with the Oura Ring. But I don't know. But I was able to watch some of this content in my downtime recovering, and yeah, man, unreal to what we saw here. We got Andrew Tate versus this dude xQc. Okay, so here's the reason why I wanted to do this episode today. Okay, let me sit back and let me get positioned here. Okay, you got to understand that these dorks on Twitch are the lowest of low when it comes to society. Okay, it is these guys. You have to understand this too. Okay, like bottom line. If you're watching this kind of content, okay, you are so helplessly outnumbered by weak beta male weasels, little scum of the earth, okay, little dirty, stinking brokies and normies, happy at their with their wagey lives, happy when a 6 out of 10 looks at them, happy when they make $30,000 a year. Thinking that that's all it can be. Okay, you have to understand, here's the truth about life, okay? Winners hate losers, and losers hate winners, okay? Look, I am a winner in every sense of the fucking word. These past 3 days that I took off, okay, I took off because I just felt bad. I was just like dead, right? But even during these past 3 days, I literally, all I was doing was resting and watching movies. But even when I was resting and watching these movies, I was feeling guilty. I was like, I should be watching documentaries. I should be reading books. I should be studying. I should be doing something for my content creation. Like, I couldn't even have a real moment of peace. You know, I was like watching, we're having a little bit of a bear rally right now in crypto. I was like, fuck, I should have made some trades, you know. And that's just because in my heart of hearts, I'm a determined winner, and I just fucking hate losers. I really do. Okay? Maybe it's character flaw. I don't know. But when I see a guy that is like going through life being a fucking loser, I truly, in my heart of hearts, I look down upon him in disgust. I'm like, you're wasting your manliness. You're wasting your life. You are a fucking worm. It's despicable. It's pathetic. You should fucking be, your ancestors are disgusted with you. They're ashamed of you. You know, and that's just me. Could I be wrong? Could that be a massive character flaw for me? I am not so consumed in my ego that I would just say no. Okay? I very well could be wrong. But that's how I feel. And all the people that I know that are winners and shit, okay, they feel the same way. And what you're about to see here is a conversation between a winner, Andrew Tate, and a fucking loser. Okay? A fucking weaselly, little, hypocritical, dirtbag, skinny worm of a loser. Okay? He reminds me of Oppum. You guys remember Oppum in Saving Private Ryan? When his Jewish friend was being killed by the Nazi and he just sat there with a fully loaded machine gun and was a coward and watched his friend die. That's the kind of dirty little fucking weasel this guy is. Like, I don't like these people. I don't like them. Okay? I don't like weasels of men. And that's just, it is what it is. You know, a winner is a winner, and a winner hates losers, and a loser is a loser, and losers do what losers do. And that's why fucking losers hate winners. Okay? Bottom line, here's the truth, okay? This is why large people who are like entertainment streamers or, you know, just like people like this xQc guy who are just like, you know, they're basically losers broadcasting their loserdom to the world, right? They'll always have a larger audience than people than like, you know, Robert Kiyosaki or Tony Robbins or who else is like a success icon? You know, Gary V, stuff like that, right? And even people give all the shit to like Gary V and shit like this, and like the people who are giving him shit, like what's the other opposite advice that you're giving? There's never any advice. Like people who are critical of Tony Robbins, people who are critical of Gary V, people are critical of Dan Pena, people are critical of Dan Locke, right? People are critical of Ty Lopez. You could sit there and run your fucking mouth all day like a fucking bitch, because that's what fucking bitches do. They sit there and run their fucking mouth, blah, 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 because that's all they can do, because they can't fucking get out and get shit done because they're a goddamn loser. They never offer a counter argument. They never offer a counter solution. They just sit there fucking with their mouth full of shit, blah, blah, blah. This guy's a scammer. This guy's a this guy's that. Because life has gotten too easy. You understand? All these people around here, they should have been eaten by the saber-toothed tiger years ago. All right? You have to understand, guys, we are living in a time now more than ever where the world is plagued with losers. The world is plagued with fucking weak men. And that's why everything sucks. Okay, that's why shit is getting worse. It doesn't have to suck, because if you're a winner, for me, life is the shit. Okay, my problem, you know what my problem is right now in life? My problem is, I'm just too tired from working out. That's my one problem. Okay, and I'm being shadow banned on social media, and it's kind of not killing the business, but stifling the growth. That's why I need you guys to hit like. I need you to hit subscribe. I need you to share this to as many people as possible. Share this stuff out, guys, because I need you guys. Like, as much as you need me to show up and do these broadcasts, I need you too. I absolutely need you to share this with as many people as possible, because I am being shadow banned to fucking kingdom come, right? Because they don't want this getting out. Why? You know why? Because they want losers. They want loserdom to continue to perpetuate throughout the world. Why? Losers are easy to control. Losers are stupid. Okay? Icarus, already getting some money. Thank you so much for the 10 Great British Pounds. Says, a nation or world of people who will not use their intelligence are no better than animals who do not have intelligence. Such a people are a beast of burden and stakes on the table by the choice and consent. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, and Dave Portnoy is Dave Portnoy is another beta male, ugly little fucking bitch. Like, Americans need to shut their fucking fat, disgusting, STD-ridden mouths when it comes to relationships, because Americans have the worst fucking standards for relationships, the worst models for relationships. I mean, it's just, it truly has become Sodom and Gomorrah. And it's so evident that if you were to point it out, it becomes like hate speech, because the establishment, the government, the elites, all these fucking social media fucking Nazis, right? Guess what they want? All right? They want this chaos. They want this disorder. They don't want us together. All right? They don't want us working together and taking care of each other. They don't. They want us, this divide and conquer. The Russians, the Eastern Europeans, they look at America, and you know what they're like? They look at that nation of disgusting Homo sapiens. Okay? Look at all these fucking Homo sapiens over there. These rainbow flag parading Homo sapiens. That's what they do. The laughing stock of the world. But America's too fat, fucking dumb, and idiotic to even get their head out of their own ass to realize what's going on, because they're too busy subjugating themselves to fucking feminism and all this bullshit that they've been brainwashed to believe. It's all garbage. It's all shit. We live in the most psychotic time possible. It's all like everything that's normal, the West is straying away from it. And that's what you're seeing. This is why I'm going to go about, okay, now let's talk about Twitch, okay? So Twitch is like #1 shithole on the planet in regards to quality of content creators. Okay, Twitch is just it's Twitch. Like the motto of Twitch is like, I'm a loser, I'm a simp, I'm a fucking weirdo, and like you're a weirdo, and it's okay because we're all losers and weirdos together. So like, hey, it's okay. Let's just all be all, fucking sickos and weirdos over here. Everything's totally okay with that. I'm logging into Twitch right now. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So Twitch is owned by Amazon, right? And Twitch, I'm pretty sure Twitch is bleeding money. But Twitch just like is truly insane. No. They have all these people on there. I mean, here, let me just show you, for example. They monetize simping maximal. Like, here, let me show you. So here we go. All right. For example, this is the guy we're going to talk about, xQc, right? This is the dude. All right. So I guess he sits here and he watches Harry Potter and shit like this. He has 65,000 live stream viewers. This is him right now. And the guy is just a real weirdo. You can't really see it here in this exact clip, but let me just show you what the backbone of Twitch is. It's e-girls and people legitimately simping for them.
Shut up and take my money.
Here. So if you go to browse, for example, okay, pools, hot tub, beaches. Here you go. Perfect. So here we are. Watch someone get a massage. Great. I am really going to fucking take my life to the next level. You can watch, yeah, here we go. Got no audio, I guess. I don't know. So you can watch this chick. All right. Here, let's check out this fucking plus size queen. Great. Fantastic. Okay. So Twitch is very, 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 very leftist. If you want to talk, they have a extreme leftist agenda. And it's genius, I got to tell you, because all these content creators who are on Twitch, they really have no backbone. They have no scruples, okay? They have no decency, they have no dignity, they have no self-respect. They are slaves to the terms of service of Twitch. Now, Twitch is an interesting thing, right? Because all the developers and coders and all the mods and stuff, they're all a bunch of fat, like, soy boy nerds. So you just take a look on their private profiles and you can see them all, right? And they absolutely have favorites. They absolutely give priority to the girls. They let the girls get away with a bunch of shit that they shouldn't do, right? Like, one girl, like, let her cat drink, like, gave this cat vodka to drink on the stream. Like, literally poisoning an animal on stream. Didn't get in trouble. Didn't get a strike. Nothing. One of these other dudes, his nipple slipped out. This is a dude, and his nipple slipped out, permanently banned. There's an extreme bias on there, okay? Now, these losers on Twitch, they love to debate. And they love to just, they're totally anti-Trump. They're totally pro-vax. One of the guys on Twitch said, like, America deserved 9/11. Keep in mind, he's like a fucking a Turkish immigrant that came from Turkey to America. His name is Hassan Abi or some shit like that. You know, silver spoon, daddy's boy, got everything, easy life from beginning to start. Or excuse me, from start to finish. And he's saying shit like that. Totally okay. Not a problem at all, right? It's, yeah, chat's saying it perfectly, right? Fucking, it's SJW land, okay? And it's just hilarious because they have no real identity. They have no real personality. Their personality becomes the YouTube or the Twitch terms of service. You know what I mean? I got a donation here real quick. Sith Lord Entertainment, $9.99 super chat. I watched the reaction to this xQc versus Andrew Tate live stream, and I have to say xQc is so soft. My 4-year-old son is tougher than him. Great content, though, man. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate it. All you men out there donating your dollars, appreciate you guys. Seriously, and your whatever your currency is, I really appreciate it because I know you're not, like, getting easy money out there. Appreciate it for you guys, for real. But it just makes me sick, right? And I'm going to go into the details of, like, how slimy and how manipulative these people are and how they're able to, quote, win in today's day and age, right? But they can only win on these digital battleground. They can never win face-to-face, okay? Because they're only tough guys online. Like, this guy called Andrew Tate a bitch a couple of times on the stream. And I don't know if this guy has some form of, like, mental retardation. I'm pretty sure he might. He might be on the spectrum or something. But, you know, he sits there and he acts all self-righteous, and then he sits on his stream and he gambles. He plays slot machine gambling games, all, like, for the majority of the time. Him and Trainwrecks. Trainwrecks used to have fucking balls about him, but Trainwrecks sold out to the fucking algorithm as well. And he sold out to the fucking Twitch mods, and he's a bitch to them as well. All these dudes, because they get all their money from Twitch. So, of course, you know, they have to fucking wipe their chin off after they get off their knees from streaming every day, sucking that Twitch TOS dick, right? So, I personally really thought Twitch shit the bed once they lost Dr. Disrespect, and it's only going to get worse, honestly. Fuck Twitch. Fuck all these weirdos. But again, going back to the main point is the main point I'm trying to make is this. This is an area where losers are championed as winners. Okay, this is the beginning of the end, and it is not going to end well for these people. It is not going to end well for the West. The West is irrefutably circling the drain. This is why I tell you guys, make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame. You got to get better right now. You have no choice but to get better or suffer. Life is only going to get harder. It's only going to get harder from here on out. Get your skills, get educated, get going, and get the fuck out. So let's take a look here at what I'm going to talk to you guys about today. All right, here we go. All right, so this is where Tate gets debuted onto the stream. I'll move over here because this guy's not important. All right. Okay. So this guy right here is this guy who looks like, you know, like a retarded PewDiePie clone. This is xQc. All right. And then up here, this is Andrew Tate. Okay. And then here is Aiden Ross. So Aiden Ross was one of the most popular streamers on Twitch. And recently, Aiden interviewed Cobra Tate, and they had a really good interview. And then I guess he interviewed him on here, and then xQc wanted to go toe to toe with him. I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, what you're about to experience is some of the most fucking retarded shit you'll ever see in your entire life. But I just want to point out some things to you, okay? I want to point out how these losers debate, which they don't debate. And this is a situation where this guy would only win in this kind of debate on the internet. Anywhere else, any kind of moderated situation where he was properly moderated, it would be a clear W for Tate. And honestly, it was a clear W for Tate for anybody who has fucking backbone and testicles and fucking testosterone flowing through themselves. Okay? But you're going to see how this little idiot right here is just such a complete fucking loser in every sense of the word. Let's get going.
Oh, yeah, mate, it's scuffed.
I hear him good. You can hear him?
So talk again.
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, now
Yeah,
it's good.
it's
Good, now great. Okay, let me get the coffee. Give me a minute.
Andrew, this is what we do, bro. That's what we do now.
Oh, it's like that now.
What we do now, bro. Come on
You
now.
gotta back up, bro. You gotta back up, bro. Back up a little, bro. Just back up. Back up.
All right.
How are you, my friend? You good?
I'm good. So who are all these people? We got a bunch of people here.
All right, so I'm gonna start off. We're basically, you know, they're all streamers. Los Polos streamer, Silky streamer, Kai, I don't know where he's at right now. Trainwreck is in here, he doesn't have his camera on, and my boy Rage doesn't have his camera on. And xQc, he's the one who said he's gonna get his coffee. He doesn't agree with a lot of your takes. xQc is currently #1 ranked on Twitch, so he's streamer. So he.
So the
All right.
xQc is the #1 Twitch streamer on Twitch. Okay. Once you are able to witness what we're about to see here, you're gonna understand this guy is #1 on Twitch, and then you're gonna understand what kind of people are consistently on the Twitch platform.
He's the
streamer, yeah. Like, literally.
He just doesn't agree with a lot of your takes. He thinks that. I mean, I'll let him speak, but you know, you're still top G to me though.
I'll always be top G.
Oh, get off his dick, bro. Get off his
Always
dick,
be top G.
bro. Don't do
Hey,
that,
this
bro.
nigga got you hypnotized, huh, boy?
Yes, he does, and I'm happy with it.
Mods,
Yeah, and again, you have to understand, if you're popular on Twitch, you're probably a loser in real life. That's just the bottom line there. Okay? And yeah, this guy's Silky. Again, like, dude, it's just like let me just show you levels of stupidity before I even break down, okay? Because this is what recently happened on Twitch. There was a guy who was on Twitch, and he what the fuck? Hold on. How did I get logged out of desktop? Okay, let me just show you something. Like, you could just see the level of of just idiocy. A lot of these Twitch people, they overreact on purpose, and they are they're people who react like highly emotionally on Twitch. They get a lot of views, they get a lot of clicks, it's a lot of low IQ fucking clickbait shit. And one guy on the 4th of July decided to light a fireworks thing inside of his house during the 4th of July. He ended up burning down his house. The firefighters had to come, and he left the camera on the entire time, which leads me to believe, quite frankly, that I think to an extent that he did this, and it's just setting a pretty retarded precedent for kids who are trying to be up and comers in the world. They're like, okay, if I just act like a goddamn jackass, set my house on fire, then I'll be popular on Twitch. Okay, got it. So this kid, his username is iShowSpeed. Oh, I gotta find it because I really gotta show you this shit. It just came to me off the top of my head, but I mean, just full blown retardation, dude. Hold on, iShowSpeed fire. Okay, here we go. All right, I got it. Here we go. Just 2 segundos. I'm gonna send it to myself on my PC here. All right, there we go. Again, I just, dude, even like watching this and cringing is just like too much for me to like stomach. But I just want to show you, like, for you guys out there, they're like, man, I just got to do better, and like you might be thinking that, you know, it's really hard to beat competition and shit out there, and it's hard to actually get ahead in life, and like there's so many like, you know, elite people out there better than you. No, they're not, dude. Let me show you what your fucking competition is, bro. Take a look here. This is one of the top streamers right now as well. So, right, there's that, and then you got to keep the camera on, and look at this. Right. So that's what people are watching on Twitch. Okay. Oh, that's what they like. They like this gross overreaction. Like, again, let me show you. Like, this is clearly an overreaction right here. You can tell it's calculated. It's like a fucking moron. Complete fucking idiot. Okay. So that's the kind of people, that's like the low level intelligence that's on Twitch. It's the bottom feeding dregs of society. It's the losers. It's the nerds. Okay. It's the guys that are getting no pussy. They don't go to the club. They don't get girls. Girls completely look after them. Like, the girls look way past them, you know. And it's just a bunch of like pathetic simps on the entire site. It's really it's really like, for a guy that like wants better for men, I just seeing this shit is just like, it's pretty fucking grotesque. So this guy is the king of all the losers on Twitch, right? The number one Twitch streamer on Twitch used to be Dr. Disrespect, who is a fucking gangster to this day. Love that dude. Fucking quality content. I mean, he puts on an act, but he's smart about it, and he makes bank, and you know, he's living the red pill life. I won't go too detailed into that, but he is. But let's take a look at this idiot's perspective on life.
You guys need to take the title.
I mean, look at it.
Mods, put some baby ass title with the name in it.
Oh my god, you're going crazy.
Okay, wash my hands and I'm good.
15 months.
Wait, I think xQc is nervous.
He is.
Yo, look at Chris.
You gotta get coffee, you gotta go pee, you gotta wash his hands.
Right. He's really gotta lock in. What the fuck?
Nah, he's wiping his hands. Oh, nah, he getting ready. He's getting ready. Look at Chris.
Yo, he trying
to. Okay, I'm here. What's up? Okay, what's up?
Yo, he hung up. Oh shit.
We got the whole squad here now.
Yup. We good. We good. We good.
Okay.
Alrighty. XQ, Mr. Tate.
Summon.
Guys out. Who else? Is Greek here?
Nah.
Shall I remove him?
No, yeah, remove him. I want him to come back. He fucking middle of a convo, an argument, comes in with the fucking camera and starts eating bugs on camera. That's fucking stupid as shit.
Alrighty. Train, you're here, you said, right? Train's here or not?
No,
yes, I'm here. I'm eating hot
He's
Cheetos.
playing a game, bro. Let him do his
I'm
thing,
eating
bro.
hot Cheetos and playing Rust. Okay, come on.
Hold on, what? Y'all see Andrew's camera or not?
Yes.
Yeah, we see him.
See him.
The fuck?
I gotta get some context on what exactly is going on and who this exactly is. I gotta get some context. I need some videos linked and I need some speeches linked.
I mean, bro, you know what?
I think he's frozen.
Yeah,
Somehow worse.
Are we talking Trainwrecks 2015 type shit? Trainwrecks TV 2015 type shit?
Somehow worse.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the
A little bit more amped up.
Bro, what the fuck is going on my Discord? Hold on, I'm at 3
Yeah, there's been a little bit of lag. You guys notice that?
Yeah, he's lagging.
Well, he's lagging, but we're all kind of lagging as well.
Andrew's lagging. Andrew's lagging.
All of us are lagging a little bit.
Nah, I'm not lagging. You're not lagging.
It's better now. It's kind of fixed itself. I feel like I'm.
Andrew's lagging like shit.
No, I just don't.
Chat, you guys see, right? Since he joined, it's all lagging a little bit, no?
Yo, Aiden, I got shit to talk to these. Listen, dickwads. Dickwads in chat. You fucking 12-year-old dumb fucks, okay? Listen here, bitches. When I say I don't know somebody, it's because I don't know them. You understand? This shit that's being preached, I invented it fucking 10 years ago. So don't come in here and act.
No, see, this is this guy Trainwrecks trying to act like he invented some shit and like, you know, try to invent like getting better and masculinity. If this guy invented it, he wouldn't have fucking reverted to his cuck like bitch ass ways. Quite frankly, you can clip this and send this to Trainwrecks himself. I don't give a fuck. But he doesn't give a shit because he's sucking so much Twitch dick. They're paying him all this money, so he's just gonna get on there, gamble, and fucking waste his message, waste his platform, waste his life, and just, you know, suck fucking Twitch's leftist dick.
Like this is the fucking holy Bible, holy Christ. You understand? You dumb little 12-year-old dumb fucks. Go back play Minecraft and Roblox. Holy shit. Dumb motherfuckers getting their mommy's caught by the daddy neighborhood.
He is like 35.
Fuck my dick, little bitch. I'm so sick of this new wave shit. These new wave little pussies. I'm so sick of them. Dumb motherfuckers. I swear to God.
Yeah,
And again, that's this guy. He just realizes that the limelight's leaving him. He's pretty much no longer relevant, and so he's getting his little panties in a nut. But he's not a gangster like Andrew is. Andrew's a legitimate, real gangster, guys. Right? I'm not telling you to get out there and go live some fucking gangster life, but I'm just saying, like, Trainwrecks can't fight, okay? Trainwrecks don't have a bunch of bitches. Trainwrecks doesn't have millions and millions and millions of dollars. Okay, Trainwrecks he's not about that life. He's a fucking Twitch dude. Like the nerds. Okay, hold on. There's this fucking shit hung up on this. Trainwrecks has to take his fucking nerdy position and be like, oh, look at me, I'm so macho and shit, but you're in a sea of fucking nerds on Twitch. So you'd be like, oh, wow, he's so macho. He talks to girls and, you know, he lifts weights. What a tough guy. Like, shut up, dude. You didn't invent shit. And he's like, oh, no, I reformed. I'm like reformed in my message now. No, you sucked Twitch's dick. You cucked out. You gave into the Matrix. You sold your dignity and you sold your morals for money. That's why people are not championing you. And that's why people are championing Tate. They're championing his fucking message.
Yeah, I feel the same way about my own community. They'd be like, "Oh, you're so ego Andy or ego this motherfucker."
So
I've been like this when I was a fucking nobody.
I've been like this when I was a
bro. I was a fucking ass dumb fuck since the bottom.
Hold on though, hold on.
I'm so sick of it, bro. I'm so sick of it, dumb motherfuckers. Holy shit.
Let's let Mr. Tate come in here and then let's get an actual, you know, because we're screaming.
You think we scared of the lion?
XQC. Nah, he was waiting for XQC, but he started lagging.
I don't know, X. You seem a little nervous to talk to him.
I'm not.
All these dudes are insecure. That's why, like, trying to talk like, oh, I'm so awesome. I've been like this since day one. I'm this. I'm that. Aiden is the only one who's not saying shit. Babe, come get this. and he's not saying shit. You know, everybody else is trying to like vie for fucking clout. Careful, don't disconnect my camera. All right. But here.
At all. My demeanor was fine. Well, because if he's not, okay, I just feel like if he's not ready and he's not in it, and I know that he's present in the conversation, and I said something, right? It's kind of like you're like cheating. It's like they're not ready.
I'm waiting for him to tell me to call him and like ring him. I'm gonna wait because he doesn't know. When he says ring me, I'll just ring him back.
Message him, DM him.
I think his internet
Guys
fucks
got me
up
a little
a
annoyed
couple
right now.
times.
Listen, this is another human being. Like, why are you guys like acting as if this is like an alien that's flown from fucking Mars?
That's what I'm saying.
This is the top G, bro.
Bro,
Top G.
Top G.
Top G in terms of what?
What the?
Bro, Los and Aiden are the one creaming right now,
bro, listen.
Los, I swear
Here's
to
what
God,
it is. The top G in what?
Drake and you're acting like this, I swear to God, I'll remove from the call.
Yeah, exactly.
Remove from the call.
Bro,
What are you
Holy
talking
shit.
about?
Like, I expect this from Ada, but
Bro,
God,
we are out here.
We
We are out.
Take sexuals.
Bro, Twitch is a place where people put content. We're fucking making content, motherfucker. He comes in here, you know, with technically the top G. I'm the top G motherfucking content. He should be fucking stressed out. He should be stressed out. I'm not stressed.
And so here he asked, now here's this how, okay, so he clearly feels inadequate. He clearly feels insecure. Here's the bottom line, right? You're going to know somebody is dominant by just their presence, their aloofness. They're not going to come in there and be like, I'm the shit, I'm the best ever, I'm number one, right? But he's like, wait, no, I'm the top G. I'm number one on Twitch. We're all here about producing content. He should be afraid of me. He should be intimidated of me, right? This is just like that scene in Batman when that little, when Batman Dark Knight, when Bane is there, and that little, like, you know, that little fucking dude is little weak, little Weasley businessman is like, he starts yelling at Bane, and he's like, you know, I'm in charge here. And then Bane lightly puts his hand on his shoulder, and he says, do you feel in charge? Right? This guy is the little weakling.
No,
I'm not stressed out. I'm not stressed out.
Wait, X, I don't know.
Face cam carries all you motherfuckers.
You gotta say that when he's in the call.
Hold on,
You gotta say that when he's in the call. You can't say that when he's not in the call.
Bro, I'm just saying.
you definitely
he's the
got
top
Listen,
G.
if shit goes without being said, you don't have to say it, though.
You
I
gotta.
said what I said. Hold on, I want to make something clear. I said what I said when he was in the call. That's number one. Don't get it twisted. I said what I said about the 12-year-olds talking about who brought up what and who talks about what.
No, he was lagging. He was lagging.
Trey, I'm not talking about you. Trey, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you.
And Train he's a little bitch too. Like, you can clip this and send it to him. I'll send him a fucking DM and tell him he's a bitch too. I have him on Discord.
I'm not talking about you.
Okay. Top G in terms of what? In terms of money? In terms of knowledge? In terms of intellect?
He's on your chat crazy right now.
I mean, he's right though. I mean, guys, I don't know why y'all don't even disrespect Train like that, bro. He's been on that.
Yesterday,
You want to talk about some OG shit, motherfuckers? Go to YouTube, you little thing, you jerk off, you dumb motherfuckers.
Oh my God.
Speech. I invented that shit. You guys are jerking your dicks off to right now, you dumb motherfuckers.
Chill
Suck my little dick,
out.
you dumb motherfuckers. Yeah, little dick. I said it, bitch. What's good?
So let me show you. So this guy Trainwreck, so he's getting his panties in a knot because he did this speech back in the day, like in 2015, and he like got banned for Twitch for a minute. Like, people thought he was like, you know, like so like, oh, like so fucking, oh, he's so edgy, bro. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't know. I'll show you the guy. I'll show you a clip of him. And once the speech starts like losing traction, you'll just see what I'm talking about. But this is the guy he's not on camera right now. He's getting really insecure about Tate's success. It's funny, right? Like, Tate just like shows up for like a second. He's like, I invented this shit. I'm the best. I'm the man. I'm the man.
Are all apes?
Listen.
This is the guy talking.
Ape gang. Ape gang. Our name, what we're about, who we are, our purpose, our goals. They've been attacked. They've, in a way, been smeared, twisted.
So he's comparing this speech to Andrew Tate, just so you guys know, for context.
Edited, reconstructed,
all right,
in a way that we did not intend, in a way that we never intended. And at the end of the day, no matter what, as cringy as this sounds, no matter what, we will stick together. We will ride together. We will give handshakes to each other with consent. We are a
mentioning consent, you're already bitch.
team. We are a family. If you're depressed, I'm depressed. If you're coming out of the closet and you're scared, I'm coming out of the closet and I'm scared.
So if you're depressed, he's depressed. If you're secretly gay, he's secretly gay. Got it.
If you're not accepted, I'm not accepted. If you're hated, I'm hated. If you can't find a girlfriend, I can't find a girlfriend. If you can't find a boyfriend, I can't find a boyfriend. If you want to experiment, I'm going to experiment.
And that's a lot of things they do in the Twitch thing. Like they're all about like, oh yeah, like we're demisexual, quantisexual, like fucking wizard sexual, everything. I don't know. These guys I'm just gonna let it play.
At the end of the day, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm here for you. At the end of the day, if you want to lose weight. At the end of the day, if you're made fun of. At the end of the day, if you can't get into parties. If you can't get to the cool kids table, you can sit with me. You can come to my party. You can come to my house. I will be your friend. I will be your boyfriend. I will be your girlfriend. At the end of the day, there's one thing they'll never take from us, our fucking teamwork. Our friendship. This stream, we're gonna get into connections. We're gonna get into goddamn relationships with each other that no other stream has. Fuck the money. Fuck this end at my career shit. Fuck this, I wanna just get donations and be happy and be rich. Fuck that. We're taking it one step further. I want a team, I want a family. I know a lot of you have gone through some shit in your lives. I know some of you have no family, no sense of family, no sense of loyalty. And yes, my life, it has been fortunate. I have come from love, I have come from happiness, but I've also come relative to my life from some darkness. And through that, I will be there for you. To those of you that don't have fathers, for those of you that don't have mothers, for those of you that don't have both parents, I am here. For those of you that don't have friends, I am here. For those of you that can't get a girlfriend or boyfriend, I am here. For those of you that your best friend is your dog or your cat, I am here. If you find this cringe, that's fine, but look in the mirror. Every night, look in the mirror when it's pitch black. When at the end of the night, every single one of us in this fucking world, we have a mask on. And when that clock hits 12, all of us at one point take it off. And when you do that, you'll realize it's not cringe. You'll realize it's real, and I'm here for you. And it's not banned again. If this is banned, I don't give a shit. Fuck that. This is fucking pure goddamn positivity. Fuck that. I love you guys. Your support has been unfucking believable.
Right. So that's the speech he's comparing himself to, and I think this is the speech that got him banned.
2 months ago. 1 month ago. I was hated. Not given a chance. Torn down by my peers. Torn down by people. DCM, thank you. If you're not for the squad, give me a one shot. If you want pussy, give me a one shot. Thank you, DCM. I'm just alerts now. Listen, torn down my fellow peers. Friends on Twitter and Twitch that fucked with me. That sat there and opened up to me. Sat there and befriended me. Disappeared. Unfollowed. Unmodded. Banned. And I made a vow. I made a vow to reality check all these cocksuckers. All these motherfuckers. Fake fucks. Two-faced. Three-faced. Four-faced. Five-faced. Six-faced. Seven-faced. Pieces of shit. And guess what? A month ago, I come here. Mitch Jones provides the platform, gives me a second chance. Gives me a second chance. Yeah, I'm here to take over. These motherfuckers follow me. Motherfuckers, I go in a chat. I say, hey, I'm fucking modded, fucking cheered, fucking not giving me money. Hey, how you been, Trainwreck? It's been a while. Glad to see you back on top. Yeah, fuck you. Story of my fucking life. Story of my fucking life. Same shit with high school, middle school, and fucking college. Same shit with every fucking day life. Fake snakes in the fucking grass. Friends who say they want to see you thrive, but as soon as you do, jealousy strikes. They want to bring you down. Twitch is high school all over again. And I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I'm gonna start a movement. I'm gonna start a movement. 8 gang is gonna rise. Rat gang is gonna rise. Content machine. Content machine. You virgins in the chat, I'm gonna give you pussy. To Mitch, I'm gonna give him pussy. Backbone. Confidence, a lion. Roar! Roar with me in chat. Roar with me. Roar! Don't be embarrassed. Roar. At the end of the day, what matters is staying true. At the end of the day, what matters is remembering these motherfuckers, these fake fucks, these girls that rejected us, these girls that come back into our streaming community with the same goddamn stories, with the same goddamn fucking pity shit, with their titties out, with their pussies out, with their goddamn motherfucking yoga pants on, with their asses squatting, with their motherfucking tits in their faces, asking for donation goals of fucking bullshit. Sub fucking goals and sub shit and sub pussy bitch shit cocksuckers, motherfucking Snapchats, Instagrams, and Facebooks for sale. Their pussies open, using people, manipulating people. I am the goddamn light. I am the goddamn savior. No more. Say no more to these goddamn using women. I am the leader. From now on, we will not give you money. From now on, we will not sub to you. From now on, we will do nothing unless you prove to us it is not an act. At the end of the day, pussy's pussy. Don't put it on a pedestal. Put it where it belongs. On the fucking couch and on the fucking ground. Warn that shit and gang that shit. This is all fucking streaming community now. IWAM will come for you. We're coming for you. PUBG, we're coming for you. Real life, I'm coming for you. Every goddamn day I'm coming for you. Destiny 2, fuck you, I'm coming for you. 5K viewers, fuck it. 1K viewers, suck it. 10K viewers, fuck that. 20K viewers, fuck that. Immature shit. 30K amateur. 40K elementary. 60K preschool. 70K fucking middle school. 100K I'm coming. I'm coming to change the fucking world. I'm gonna fucking lead you with me. I'm gonna lead you. I'm gonna lead you to the fucking glory of pussy, pussy, and pussy. Here we go. Listen, this is it. Get ready. Get your Bootcamps ready. This is it. Here it is. Listen, I want you to fucking close your door. Turn the lights off. Take your shirts off. Flex your goddamn skinny chest. Flex your goddamn skinny muscles. I don't give a fuck. Tonight you're jacked. Tonight we feast together. Tonight we fucking take this goddamn website back from these pouring shit stains, from these cucks, from these girls that use us. We take it back. Get ready. Get ready. Listen. Listen. I am World Ragdoll. I am World Ragdoll.
So I want to point something out. So this is the speech that got him banned, right? The previous one didn't. This is the speech that got him banned. And then as soon as he came back and he said this, right? He came back, and this is why he went and he started selling out. He's like, if you want, if you're in the closet, if you're gay, if you're all that shit, because he had to suck the Twitch's terms of services dick. He had to suck that leftist dick. He had to get on his knees, open that zipper, and get that fucking liberal cum straight down his throat so he can get a nice big paycheck from Big Daddy Bezos. All right? And this is the speech he gave after the one. No, I'm not gonna lie. The one he gave previously, when it was pretty basic. He's like, you know, these same bitches on here that used to cuck us in high school, now they're on Twitch cucking us, being fake, and like, you know, we're here for pussy and we want pussy. That was cool. But after that, he got his account banned, and guess what? His dignity went down with him. Because he's like, okay, well, I can't lose my bread and butter, can't lose my E-fame, can't get out there and make my own money like a real man, so I got to suck some fucking leftist dick. And this is the same guy who's saying that he's as base as Andrew Tate. Okay? Fuck that. Jealousy. I wanted to add some context for you guys, all right? Does it make a little sense? Put a 1 in the chat if that made sense for you.
That shit's blasted when it's small. That's right, bitch. What's good?
Yesterday I had the top
Bunch
G.
of new wave mother.
The
No,
top G.
but the new wave posers. That's what it is. New wave posers. They
You're
think
fighting
they know,
ghosts. You're arguing somebody. You're fighting. You're
What's
punching
happening right now?
aerials, man. Who are you talking to? You're
Which chat? Like,
Sorry, guys. I woke up the house.
Yo, Aiden, get our fucking content and hurry the fuck up, bro. I gotta
I got you. I was waiting for
all I'm
call.
saying. Yesterday, I had the top G of beat making on Discord. I didn't feel any other way, man. This is whatever. They're here voluntarily, yo. It's not like I don't know. There's gonna be a bunch of top Gs. I feel like, why is this guy more of a top G than somebody else? Like, he's here right now. What top G of what?
Oh shit, Los, you ready?
oh my god, I don't know. XQC, it's a mistake, bro.
Wait, what were you saying, X? Repeat that.
I said the top G of what?
Oh,
what
no.
is what?
Oh no.
What is Tate? The top G of what? It's a question.
Hello?
Sup? These people say you're the top G. The top G of what? Can we get a rundown first, an introduction?
I'm back at the right time. Hopefully I don't have any internet issues. It seems for some reason my internet's a bit slow, so let me know if it cuts in and out.
I think he cuts out one more time.
Yeah, top G of broke internet. Well, I don't really feel, my friend, like I'm compelled to justify myself to you. If I
Please start with introductions first. Where are you from? What country?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
This whole panel feels strange. I don't know.
I'm trying to pinpoint the accent.
The
energy is tense.
Yeah,
Is it
it's
South
kinda like,
African?
it's kind of like I've walked into a police interview. You know,
That's
it's
what
weird.
I'm saying. That's why I said to Aiden, I said, be careful when you bring him in. He might feel like he's getting ambushed.
Yeah, it's a weird thing because obviously Twitch is an online community, right? But I live in the real world. I'm not from this internet world. And in the real world, you talk to people, especially people who can destroy you, with respect. You say, "Oh, Andrew, can you please introduce yourself?" You don't come and say, "Hey, bro," like it's just an internet. It's weird.
Wait, what do you mean by destroy? Like, what do you mean by
like beat his ass or like
if
if mentally destroy?
Life, men go through life and talk to each other with respect. I think that's how men interact with each other.
Yeah, but in my opinion, wouldn't you say that a respect between two men would be not making me be formal, and you would just understand what I mean, right? You would just get what I mean, right? When I say, "Yo, man, where are you from?" Like, you're gonna say, "Hello, sir. Can you please tell me where you're from, sir?" Is that what you need?
No, I think that being polite and being formal is something you do.
I was being polite. I softened my voice and I said, "Hey, man, where are you from?" I'm trying to pinpoint the accent.
Okay, well, that's not how it sounded. It said, "Hey, stop! Tell me where you're from." So
well, I have a deep voice, so people take it the wrong way very often.
Yeah, it's a thing. He gets people getting real mad at him for that.
Just some advice for the real world. Anyway,
believe me, I have 1 foot in the real world, brother.
And that's the guy. That's the guy who we just played the fucking the clip of, and he's just like, "Believe me, bro, I have 1 foot in the real world, brother." And that's what I'm saying. Like, here in internet nerd land, in the land of fucking, you know, if you're in the closet, I support you, right? That kind of fucking shit on this platform. Everybody can act tough like this, but I've seen it, guys. I'm telling you this, bro. Let me tell you something. All right, I've seen it myself. I am not that physically imposing of a man. I am 5'10" and I'm 192 pounds. Okay. I got a little pack. I got my punches, you know, they have a little bit of a wallop in them. But I'm certainly not like Andrew when he's like 6'2", 6'3", and like, you know, 200 and something pounds. But even me, right? And I've had the joy of meeting some internet haters. I've had people in Tokyo that got a little testy with me. All right, for example, right? I don't fuck with Mac the Day Gamer anymore, but like sometimes he used to fucking get a little mouthy with me. And every time I'd be like, "Matt, come on, why don't you put on some fucking boxing gloves? Let's just go a couple rounds." No, man, I'm okay. I'm just gonna jump rope. I bet you are. I bet you are gonna jump some fucking rope, aren't you? You're gonna run your mouth through that fucking rope as well. All these people that act like they're some fucking tough guys, that act like they're some fucking gangsters on the internet, I assure you, they are not. I assure you, they are fucking cowards in real life. Because they're overcompensating, all right? When you actually got shit going on in life and you're a real dude, you know you could put somebody's fucking head through a wall and they couldn't do anything about it, you're typically a little bit more of a nicer guy. You know what I mean? These guys right here, it's just the same shit. I've seen it every time. Every time I go to America, no haters show up, no say, "Oh, I see you in America. Where are you now?" But when I'm over here in Japan, okay, and that's when I get all the hate emails. That's when I get all the hate messages, right? A lot of people. There's no beef with Mac. I don't have any beef with Mac. I just don't fuck with him. You know, he's just got to get his shit sorted out. I just don't deal with that shit. But sometimes, you know, he would get a little testy with me over text message. I'd be like, "Mac, why don't you let's put on some gloves, buddy? Why don't we go a couple rounds, right?" You know, I used to work out with this big kid too. This kid named Federico. He's a big boy, big Italian guy, huge guy. You know, I say, "Let's go to the MMA gym. Let's do a couple rounds." "No, I'm okay." "Oh, okay. So we're just all this, huh?" Because that's all these guys are. You guys would be so surprised how many men are actually terrified of actually getting into a physical encounter. Now, I'm not telling you to go out there and start fights with people, but what I am telling you is you're going to get a certain type of confidence if you go to a gym and you spar and you actually fight. As the world gravitates more towards pussies, feminization, passive-aggressive bullshit, the more power and confidence you'll get, and you'll stand out as well, because you do get real confidence when you go to these gyms and fight. All right? You will get a type of confidence that you cannot get anywhere other than getting baptized in the ring of fire. And you're going to get hit. You're going to lose fights too. It's It's not about winning. It's not about losing. It's about fucking stepping into the ring and being man enough. That alone is the respect. And then when you win, there's double respect on top of that. Bottom line. These guys here talking that kind of way to Tate, all that shit, they wouldn't talk to, dude, I don't even text Tate in a disrespectful manner, you know? And we're buddies. Okay? But it's a mutual man respect. All right? It's a one-on-one real thing. Real life thing. Okay? Let's go back to this clip because he kind of calls him out from the get-go.
Only one?
Only one. 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
I'm half British, and I am half American. That's why the accent is.
It's like South American?
No. American.
Okay, so you were born in America.
I was born in the United Kingdom, but I've been back and forth between the two countries my whole life.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
So that's the introduction. Okay, sir. Introduction. Andrew Tate is my name, everybody. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
I'm Felix. You call me X.
Okay, Felix.
My name's Tyler. You can call me Train.
I'm Silky. Just Silky.
Okay.
I'm
cool.
also American.
Remember everything. So Aiden messaged me and said, Andrew, quickly wake up. Someone disagrees with you. That's what.
Okay, a good introduction because that's it. That's how it is.
Who disagrees with me and on what?
I think at least me, I think I disagree with most things, but I don't know about Train though. I don't think he knows you that much. All I saw is a couple clips of you, and I didn't want like Wikipedia whole search. I wanted to take the arguments and the takes for what they are, and not like where they come from or whatever. Just straight up face value. That's what you get.
Do you have something specific you disagree with me on?
Oh yeah, most of your women takes are bad.
Yeah, but you have to be specific because the burden of proof is on you. So.
Oh no, literally most of them.
Oh yeah, but you can't say literally most of them. This is a court of law, my friend. We have a judging panel and everything. You have to come along with just take that you disagree with and give your argument as to why it's not true. You can't just
again. So this is him again. He's just trying to establish.
Shut up and take my money.
There we go. Talk about a dangerous man, and he pops up. Captain Saberbro Show, my man King Dre. King Dre says, dangerous people are polite and respectful because we know what we are capable of. Knowing that, we know what others are capable of, and who wants that outcome. Only internet nerds talk shit to people. This is very, very true. Don't need to go into the extent as to how much of a dangerous man King Dre is, but like I said, it goes back to that age-old saying I said. For me, if you really want to learn how to be a man's man and get women, you have to be a little bit physically intimidated by the guy that is teaching you. You got to be like, okay, and I'm not saying like physically like he's bigger than me, right? But like just like, okay, this guy has an edge, and I'm sure this guy will bottle me if I get out of line. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, and none of these guys on this panel here are physically intimidating except for Andrew. And we're going to continue on here now because again, going back to xQc. So he's like the top nerd. He's the alpha nerd of Twitch. He has the most followers, he has the most subs, right? And he is saying, I'm going to go into another thing here. He's saying, I don't agree with your takes on women. And the real reason he's saying that is because he's trying to get clout with the Twitch girls. Because girls on Twitch, so let me let you in on a little secret about the Twitch community. All these Twitch streaming girls are behind the scenes fucking all these top dudes. Why? Because so they can do co-promotions with them. So the dudes can collab with these girls, and then they could get money and followers and all that shit from the dudes. And you'll see if you watch Twitch, there's a hierarchy, right? And in the hierarchy, these girls treat the higher Twitch people really well, and they treat the lower Twitch people like shit, right? Unless you have real social dominance. Like, for example, when I was on Twitch in 2019 and I was doing really well, I was on the Raj Patel show, and they took me off the Raj Patel show because some fucking transgender dude was just like, oh, his Instagram meme page is transphobic. And I was like, okay, really? Is that what we're doing here? And then they asked me to step off the fucking show and they removed me, right? Even though like within 2 weeks, I was in the #1 show on Twitch, literally the Raj Patel show. Check it out. It's in the archives on my channel, Hot Dude Life on Twitch. I was socially dominating because these guys are all nerds. They're all fucking dorks, right? These people don't live in the real world, right? That's why Tate was saying, you know, Tate was saying, I live in the real world. I don't live like a fucking fake world like you dorks do, where you think you can just talk shit. You know, one of the most, I'll tell you this personally, one of the best feelings in the world is when you encounter somebody who talks shit on you in the internet in real life. For example, me and David Bond, right? David Bond talks shit about King Dre. He also talks shit about me. Talked shit about me in 2015. David Bond had the opportunity to come meet me in Bogota, Colombia. And I was like, David, come down here. I'm going to whoop your ass. I was like playfully saying it, right? Because I got introduced to you through Troy and James. I was like, David, come on down here, buddy. Come on down here. Let's have a chat. Let's have a talk. Wouldn't show up. Complete fucking coward. I was like, all right, well, let's go up to where you at. No, I'm too busy. I'm too this. I'm too this. Womp, womp, womp. Excuse, excuse, excuse. And if that's the kind of guy you can think you're going to learn to get women from and have a good relationship with women and, you know, have your woman control her in a good way. He was that nerd that fucking, he was talking all that shit about you and you posted all the receipts on Instagram. This was like a couple months back. I think it was like April. But, you know, I gave him the opportunity to fucking buck up. Nothing. Nada. Alex playing with fire. Every time I go to Miami, I'm like, where you at? Where you at, dude? Let's meet. Let's have a talk. Let's have a chit chat. No, got to go and suck Johnny Anthony's dick, right? No, again, cowards. We live in the age of cowards and fucking weaklings. And again, we're just getting into this, but I feel like there's already been so much value delivered to this one stream so far. We're only 1 hour into this so far. Jorge Diaz, all the way down to Mexico, 50 Mexican pesos, says, my late father at 90 had higher testosterone levels than these soy boys. If that's a competition, we have no excuse to conquer and dominate. Shout out from Mexico. Thank you so much, Big Gory. Here we go. Let's continue.
Women can't drive.
Woman can't drive was one of them. Yeah, that was kind of weird.
So you don't think that men are overall better drivers than women?
No.
So when you see the worst parking you've ever seen in your life, you don't think it's more likely to be a female? It's just as equally likely to be a man, in your view?
When I see, oh yeah, exactly what you just said. Yes.
Then that's your opinion. What's the argument?
Like I said, it doesn't have to be an opinion, right?
And I think it's so funny. Does he have like a speech impediment, or is he just like this socially retarded? Because typically when guys stutter like there's an internal, they either have some kind of trauma or there is a massive insecurity going on internally. Either or, I mean, it just shows me as a guy that just like, I mean, this guy's like the epitome of nerd, really.
So this is your anecdotal evidence, which is like kind of a bias, right? When you want to bring out things like women can't drive, you're going to go with stats, and your stats are off. You're just wrong about them.
No, everyone is, firstly, when you talk about biases, absolutely everybody is biased to their own personal experiences, right? If I had been in 5 car crashes and all 5 of them were driven by women by coincidence, I'm going to be biased. I'm going to believe that women are less capable.
And then okay, fair enough.
We're all biased. And to sit here and pretend you're not biased and you're beyond biases is bullshit. That's the first thing, because we're all biased.
Okay.
So it's funny, right? You could watch this as well. So initially here, I'm going to break down some body language for you. Tate immediately shuts him down. xQc notices it, and in an act of submission, xQc mimics his body language and shuts up. Watch.
To sit here and pretend you're not biased and you're beyond biases is bullshit. That's the first thing, because we're all biased.
Okay, and then like a natural, good, educated human being, you're probably gonna go on the internet and find some study that maybe you're right about it, and then you're gonna figure out that you're wrong.
The study. Oh yeah, the internet study. Oh. Why didn't I think of just following the internet study?
You're right, because we could have gone fucking Tate's experience instead. Bro,
why don't I go all my own personal experience and obey the internet study and get my 5th injection and just do everything the internet says?
You're right.
My personal experiences, females are not as capable of driving as males. That's my personal experience. You can't come along and tell me that's not true. So, and I don't give a shit. Study.
The next time we have a problem with science or some shit or physics, why go to the internet or talk to some experts? Let's go ask Tate's experience on it, and we'll have the answer to it, right? You fucking... Sorry.
See, he's starting to get a little mouthy. He fucking pulls back. He pulls back because he's kind of, you know, he still doesn't know exactly the power Tate has, right? In addition to this, I want to add that you see how he's like, why don't we just trust the experts? Why don't we look it up? Well, let's go to the experts, okay? There's a difference between going to experts that you know are experts and you personally have vetted for their expertise, and then going to the experts. Because nowadays we know going to the experts and the fact checkers and all this shit is more likely going to lead to your demise rather than the probable outcome, or excuse me, the outcome you're looking for when your benefit is put at the forefront of it. Keep in mind, too, during the whole pandemic situation, all of Twitch is like, well, are you vaccinated? Are you vaccinated? Are you vaccinated? Are you vaccinated? Are you not? Oh, my God, bro. What are you, a Trumper? Are you anti-vax? Okay.
No insults. No, I got unhinged. Sorry for that.
It's fine. That's what Twitch does to people.
Yeah, that's pretty true. I'll give you that one. That's pretty true.
Conversation would be very different in person.
Well, that part's not true for me, at least.
Shut the fuck up, Train. Shut up. He's like, this conversation would be a lot different. This guy, Train, like, dude, he's such a tryhard. It is hilarious how much of a tryhard he is.
It's the internet, but that's fine. That's the internet. Well, my personal experiences dictate to me, as all of your personal experiences dictate to you, certain realities about the earth. And in my personal experience, every car crash I've been in, every time my car's been hit, the worst parking I've ever seen has always been by a female. Now, I'm not saying females are bad people. I'm saying they're better than men at other things. Men have, if you want to talk about internet studies, because you seem to believe internet studies for some reason, even though you can give me lies, you can give me big lies, you can give me statistics.
Don't dish Gallups. They one topic at a time.
No, studies are the biggest lies on earth. But if you want to talk about studies, it's been proven that females do not have the same kind of spatial awareness that men have. They do not have the reaction times that men have. They've not evolved. This has been studied and found. You want to talk about studies?
And yet males cause more crash accidents on the road than women.
Cause more crash accidents. Got it.
Cool.
So they have less tools according to you and your studies, yet they cause more accidents. But according to your experience, they cause more accidents. So you're right. So you are right, right?
Correct. And we have studies that conflict. And in my personal experience, I feel safer when a man is driving me than if a woman is driving me. That's my personal experience. If you want to sit here hoping that if you keep saying women can drive, you might get a girl, that's your decision. But in my personal experiences, that's not the case. I don't know why we're going to sit here and argue about it.
Perfect. Then in that case, then what you're saying is that since you're such a smart being, if you go to the casino and there's 60% red squares and 40% black ones, right? 60-40. You should bet on the 40% black ones because that's how you're gonna make money.
What the fuck does this? What the fuck does that even make? This is why I fucking hate losers. Like they just need to be put into like a factory and be making me wallets. This is like literally what stupid people do to me.
According to your analysis of these stats, right?
I don't truly understand the analogy.
And it's simple. It's very simple. Like I just said, according to your interpretation of the stats on the internet or whatever, right? You would bet on the 40% outcome instead of 60%, and you're saying this is a good bet.
Oh, bro, I know, and I mean this with respect. I know the internet is your life, right? I don't use the internet for stats when I get into a car with a bitch. I don't go and go, okay, well, she's blonde. Let me look up the blonde chicks. Can they drive? Da-da. I get in a car and I look at her driving and go, and this bitch can't drive. That's what I do, right? And any man who's honest with himself has been in the car with a chick who's driving on some wild ass, crazy, texting on her phone, risking everyone's life. Every man knows I'm telling the truth.
Okay.
I know you can't say it. Okay. No, you don't want to get canceled. Blah, blah, blah.
Bro,
sit here and say, when you get in a car with a girl, you look up an internet study first. Shut up.
Bro.
What are you talking?
Bro, what are you talking about? A bad driver on the road that you can see is a bad driver. I don't give a fuck if they're old, if they're missing both fucking hands, if they're a guy, if they're white, they're black. I don't give a fuck. That person can't fucking drive. They can't fucking drive. I don't say, oh, I'm gonna go to the study or I'm gonna do this to Andrew Tate. They can't fucking drive. Let me break a little bit and fucking change lane, yo. You know I don't have a license, but yeah.
Yeah, the guy, he doesn't even have a fucking driver's license. XQC, this guy right here. He doesn't even have, he's 26 years old. He doesn't even have a driver's license. I mean, that qualifies him to shut the fuck up because he can't even fucking drive.
I'm going to interject real quick into this one-on-one here, okay?
Because I'm going to interject, right? Because he knows that the spotlight has left him. He's definitely has seen Tate everywhere. He definitely knows what the deal is. And he's like, oh, let me interject. Like, it just like reeks of insecurity.
Do all of you guys remember the example I gave about real life or like the real world versus the internet world?
Yeah.
Well, the example I gave about the word slut. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
I think I had that take exactly on point. In the real world, like, I think when Andrew says what he's saying, right, like, you know, the people get are like, oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about, right? But in the internet world, everyone's very, 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 they're very exact, right? So when Andrew says women are bad drivers, the internet assumes that he's saying all women are bad drivers, women are terrible, women are fucking less than, right? So it just depends here. Are you talking like the real world talking where we understand what you're saying? Like when a rapper says all these girls are hoes, right? We know he's not saying all women are hoes. We know what he's talking about. When you go to the party, that one chick that's sleeping with all the dudes is a hoe, right? We get that comparison, but we know he's not saying that. So the real question here is, are you talking with the context of the real world only where you're kind of just making that, you're making that generalization, but you don't actually mean the generalization? You understand what I'm saying? Or are you actually a sexist? That's what the question is.
That's a very good question, and it's very professionally asked. So I like the way you've asked it. It's very professional.
Thank you.
No, you're completely and utterly correct. The way the rapper says all women are hoes is an absolutely perfect analogy. I'm not saying there's not a female on the planet who can't drive a car. I'm not saying that.
That's fair.
I'm saying in.
That's fair. And again, he's so insecure. He has to get in there. He has to fucking say his little piece. He has to like interject because he's just so cripplingly insecure by the presence of a obviously dominant man. Look, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. When you look at a dude like Andrew Tate, who has muscles, he's tall, he's well-spoken, he's rich, he knows how to fight. I don't care what anybody says. This kind of guy, when you look at him, you're gonna like, damn, okay, I respect this dude. Like, if you're a man and you have a fucking backbone and you've worked hard for shit in your life and you know what it's like to struggle and you've been in the gym and you've worked hard to get a body, and you look at a guy like Tate and you're like, damn, okay, this guy, I respect this dude. And the counter side to that is this. If you're a little bit of a worm, if you're like a fucking beta male, if you're a dork, if you're a pussy, if you have no drive, you're going to tap into not the admiration side, but the hater side. You'd be like, oh man, fuck this guy, you know, that's why he's bald. He's bald because he takes steroids. You're going to fucking say, oh, well, you know, that's why he lives in Romania. He's a fucking criminal, you know, or blah, you know, just dig deep into like your bowl of fucking inadequacy to come up with some shit to fucking spew at him, just so you can't take a moment to look at the fact that your life sucks because of you and you're not like him because of you. 1,000%.
In general, if every man was honest with himself, if you were to ask him, what's the worst driving you've ever seen? What's the most uncomfortable you've ever been in a car? What's the worst parking you've ever seen? If you were to ask him, and he was honest, and he wasn't on the internet worried about getting canceled or trying to be correct or looking up statistics or any dumb shit, he'd probably say, I was in the car with this chick once and she nearly killed me.
Bro, that was me when I was in Miyakojima, bro. I had to take her out of the driver's seat at one point and get us out of this bad parking situation because I was just losing my mind because she couldn't fucking park the car. And I was just frustrated. I was like, look, I don't have a license. I've never drove on the right-hand side in this car. I was like, park the car, get out. I'm going to fucking do this because I'm going to lose my fucking mind. My head's going to explode from the high blood pressure I'm dealing with all this bad fucking driving right now.
That is not saying women are bad creatures. I'm not saying all women drive that way. It doesn't mean that I don't think females should have a right to drive, etc. I'm saying in general, I think that men have faster reaction times. We are more interested in cars. We enjoy driving more. We pay more attention than women do. That is my experience.
So to hop in real quick, okay, the reason I could kind of predict that.
So to hop in real quick, so I can get a little bit of clout because I feel left out and I'm also feeling insecure by your presence.
That, Aiden and everyone else in here, is because I went through the same thing. I came from the real world, okay? And I had the 1 foot in, 1 foot out thing. It's why the people I got along with most were Call of Duty players, right? Because they had the same.
So then again, now this is a broadcast from xQc's stream. So he's putting this up because he's feeling inferior. Motor vehicle crash deaths by sex, 1975 to 2020. At the bottom here, you see women, and at the top here, you see men. But you know why? It's because men, when we drive, we take it to the extreme. We're like, how fast can this car go? You know, I went 140 last time. Can I go 141? Can I go 142? I'm driving my friend's Porsche. How fast can I get to 180 miles an hour? How many seconds will it take me? That's the difference.
Same experiences as me. We partied, we went out, we had the college life, we had the, club life, and we gamed, right? So I understood that lingo, but I got in a lot of trouble for it, right? If you look at my speeches, I got banned. People said I'm sexist, misogynistic, because I spoke in that exact way. I assumed people were intelligent enough to understand the context in which I was saying these things. But the internet is not like that. The internet applies the worst case scenario, the worst possible context, and they will drill you for it.
Train, you're fighting ghosts. You're fighting ghosts. Nobody's saying that right now. We're not in that right now.
And he's okay. So here we go. Trainwreck is trying to get his piece of clout by stealing the show. He's getting his little panties in a bunch. He's like saying, "You're fighting ghosts. You're fighting ghosts. There's nobody talking." He's basically saying, "There's nobody talking to you. There's nobody talking to you." So now he's so insecure. He has to fight for the limelight back. You witness how pathetic this whole all this behavior is. It's just so fucking pathetic. It's just truly, truly, truly pathetic. By the way, guys, smash the like button. We got 550 something people in here. Only 246 likes. Please smash the like because I am a slave to the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much. Make like 17 accounts. Smash like 17 times on 17 different accounts. Somebody run the math on that. That's a lot of likes. That's enough. We got to get it to 500 likes. Go ahead.
We're talking
This is why I could predict that he is talking in the real world on the internet. That's the issue. That's
okay.
the disconnect.
Train. I'm gonna go against you. I'm gonna say, you know whose fault that is? That is your fucking fault. I know why? Because you are a bad communicator. If you can't communicate your thought properly, so people understand it for what it is, then you are lacking skill in communication to make your point what it actually is. That is your problem. Not their problem. Your problem.
Real quick. I want to respond to that. Then Tate can go in. Okay. X, as you know now, I communicate very well. Now, when I make my speeches or when I make my points, I don't just explain the real world side. I explain the 1,700 different possible worlds it could be analyzed in, it could be perceived as, it could be perceived in. I explain it in every way possible because I have a platform now on the internet. So now I've become a better communicator, and I explain in every context.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my point is the.
And we clearly saw his explaining is not explaining. It's him sucking Twitch's terms of service dick, saying like, "Oh, if you're gay, I love you. If I'm gay, if you're gay, I'm your boyfriend, I'm your girlfriend, I'm this, I'm that." Like pandering to the audience, pandering to the mods, and the audience. I mean, the leftist team of moderators watching him because they take pride in banning. They like banning people who don't bend the knee to their leftist agenda on Twitch, and they take pride in breaking people. They take pride in converting people, if you will, from not having extreme left views to definitely having extreme left views.
Right now, Tate is in his, it's the inception of it, right, on the internet from the real world.
Then tell me how he is. Then tell me how it is. Say, Tate, I think you are a bad communicator of your takes, and you are bad at dialogue. Say it like it is.
It's not a bad communicator.
Tell him. Fucking tell him then.
It's not a bad communicator. What it is it's an unawareness of the internet type of person. Do you understand? When you're never on the internet, you don't know. I didn't know people like this existed. Do you understand? I didn't know they existed. So you can't fathom to even have the possible world to explain something in a way.
Well, maybe he is aware, but he just doesn't give a fuck.
Okay. Then,
maybe that's the case.
Then, Trent, if you make a statement and you say women can't drive, okay, it doesn't matter what your audience is, right? It is a blanket statement.
Have you seen Nick Pullum's poll? Nick Pullum's poll on Funniest Streamer. Do you know why that is? Because when I'm in person, I make jokes like that.
And see, again, people like him, these guys, these are like the when the this is the kind of guy that would fucking snitch on you if you were like a German person hiding Jews in your house in World War II. Like that's what he is. He becomes like one of those NPCs that like become like a policer, you know, for the he's like almost like an agent in the Matrix, right? Because he's like, oh, you're not making an exact particular statement, therefore you're offending like 0.007% people, therefore what you're saying is completely invalid, which is just a slimy, sneaky way to try to win in the world. And it's not really winning. It's just basically you're just making people not fucking like you. And he knows the establishment, the
Shut up and take my money.
He knows the establishment of Twitch is on his side. He knows he has power, and he knows that by enforcing their rules, they're gonna be like, "Oh, good boy, good little dick sucker. Here, let's get a napkin so we can get that cum off of your chin, and then you can get back to fucking pushing our agenda for us, right?" That's all he is. There's no originality. There's nothing. He's just a little fucking servant to his master. AJ Matthews, $5 super chat, says, "I have $100 that the 95-pound blue belt in my dojo would destroy these Twitch nerds." Absolutely, dude. Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt.
I go, must be a woman driver that made that caused that accident. I make jokes of that. Do I think all women? No, women are better drivers than I am. I'm a shit driver.
These are
the man.
These are joke in context, yeah. But if you make a statement, then you're serious.
That's why I'm asking
alone.
Is he just making that generalized kind of stereotypical joke, or is he truly
Ask him
sexist?
then.
That's what I'm asking. I asked him. He said no. He said he's not a sexist. He's making that generalized joke statement.
Okay. Then when you don't have a dialogue with somebody and it's a monologue and you're alone and you go on camera and you say, "Women can't drive," without no precision, without no saying, "Oh, exception."
Without no precision, God. God, it's fucking these kind of people just fucking enrage me. It enrages me that this guy has an audience and makes millions of dollars. You know, it's fucking hilarious, bro. Oh yeah, when Black Sunday $10 super chat coming in right now. Let it come in. I'm just gonna read it. He says, "Instead of using car accident statistics to determine who the better drivers are, let's use NASCAR and Formula One. How good are women at race car driving? Is Danica Patrick the GOAT? Certainly not." Shout out to Black Sunday, $10 super chat. Appreciate you, dude. But yeah, like he again, the only reason he's getting so bent out of shape is because he is because let me show you his. I bet you he's live on Twitch right now. Let me show you.
Shut up and take my money.
There it is. Thank you so much. Thank you. So here he is. This is him right.
Afterwards, it was like, "Oh no, it wasn't like that," or whatever the fuck. You think that's all?
Okay.
Come on, man.
So he's clearly not like that on his streams. Sometimes he spazzes out and freaks out or whatever. But again, he's so ragingly insecure, right? Oh, is he banning anybody who writes Tate's name? That's hilarious. He's just so ragingly insecure that he's getting bent out of shape here on this stream right now.
Is exception without going down the list of why it's a joke or whatever the fuck. You think it's a good thing? You think you being a good communicator? You go along and say women cannot drive. End the segment.
It's wrong. No, here's the part.
Does he owe that?
Wait. I gotta respond. He's talking to me. I have a responsibility. Just trust me here.
He says MLD volume's really low. Volume's really low on what? Is my volume low, or are you on a shitty Android phone? I don't think my volume's low. I think you have a shitty Android phone. You need to go back to Metro PCS and trade that in for a fucking iPhone. Get your money up. Come on. Gennaro Flores, come on, no peasant stream here. Get it up.
I apologize for interrupting you, but just hear me out here, okay? X, yeah, I believe, listen, I don't think he has the experience on the internet yet to understand why he is in the wrong to make, I think there.
So then Train is kind of throwing a little bit of sneak diss in here, saying like, I don't think he has the experience yet on the internet, right? He's, again, this is just worms. These are just worms of fucking men on here, except for Aiden is cool because Aiden has pretty much recognized, like, you know, Tate's a boss. And then this guy here, I don't know who he's, Los Pollos TV, but he's a little bit vocal later about his support for Tate. But again, this little worm, you know, and somebody's body is a good representation of how they are in real life. You know, he's like a stick little weirdo. He's like a fucking stuttering Stanley. You know, this guy didn't get pussy when he was little. This guy was ignored. He was bullied. You know, he was a little fucking, he was made fun of, dude. This guy doesn't have the same life experiences. It's funny, the guy's on top versus this guy right here.
There was a dramatization, right? I think he is intelligent and is aware of what he's doing. It's a dramatization for these dumb fucks in the chat that sit there and say, fuck yeah, 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 yeah. It's a dramatization.
Okay,
factor.
okay,
That's
hey,
all
Train,
it is.
let's run an exercise.
So for that,
say a statement like that, but instead replace.
For that, I think it's wrong.
Hey, Train.
For that, I agree with you.
Okay. Then if you're ready to prove your own point, then right about the severity of it, how about dude make a same statement about, for the same topic or another one about black people? Go ahead, do it now. Do it.
But why?
And so he's trying to race him, like, okay, make a blanket statement about black people because he's trying to get him with the race card. Why would you get him with the race card? Because on Twitch,
shut up and take my money.
Because on Twitch, if you say anything racist, then it's like, oh my God, he's a racist, right? So if Tate were to say something like, okay, all black people like watermelon, okay, like, oh, that's fucking racist. Not every single black person likes watermelon. You know, or black people like fried chicken, okay? Like, oh, you can't say that. That's racist, okay? But reality is, I mean, it's like Dave Chappelle said, right? If you don't like fried chicken and watermelon, something's wrong with you. You know what I mean? That's just like a stereotype. And it's not even a bad thing. Why is it bad to say a certain type of race of people likes food? That's like saying, oh, you know, Japanese people like rice. Like, oh my God, this racist over here. Oh, he's just like the new leader of the Ku Klux Klan stating that Japanese people like rice. Oh my God. You know, again, and he can't even make a statement. What he's trying to do is character assassination. That's all he's trying to do. He's trying to belittle Tate indirectly. Okay? Woke Hogan, $5 super chat says, why is he so emotionally invested in women's ability to drive? Because he's, like I said, he's not trying to disprove Tate's argument. He's trying to make Tate seem like he's a bad guy. He's trying to win clout on Twitch. This guy's a snake. This guy is a dishonest little worm, all right? So, you know, it's I don't know, you know. Trace's fried chicken, you're on to something, but I've never seen a black person eat watermelon. It's like a legend. Well, I have. Dude, one time I was going to the beach with my friend, okay, his name's Doze. He's a black dude from Nigeria. And I was like, Doze, I am going to go to Publix. Everybody knows Publix in America. You knows what's up. I said, Doze, I'm going to Publix. I'm getting some Publix fried chicken. I'm getting some watermelon. And I'm getting a bottle of Ciroc Peach. And we're going to go to Cocoa Beach. We're going to get drunk. And we're going to chase down white girls. We're going to chase down hot white girls in bikini. Are you down? Do you want anything? He's like, everything you said sounds perfect. Okay? Does that make me a racist for assuming that my black friend would like chicken and watermelon with me? Again, no. But again, all they're trying to do is do some fucking character assassination. There's no attacking his argument. Nothing like that at all. All right? I'm white and I love watermelon. I have watermelon in my fridge right now. I can't eat fried chicken. I'm on a diet. I did have a bite of fried chicken yesterday. But other than that, no, man. I mean, come on. But that's, yeah, he's fully retarded. It's just a joke. I got to make a quick bathroom break. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Thanks so much for watching today's video. We're going to get right back to that, but I wanted to quickly tell you about my one-on-one coaching service. If you need help with making money, making muscles,
learning game, or holding frame, let me help you. I've been helping thousands of men over the past 5 years, and I'm very sure I can get you results as well. All you need to do is go to modernlifedating.com/coaching and book your session with me today. It's a private one-on-one session. I help guys with a lot of things, whether it be relationships, managing your girlfriend, managing your girlfriends, wives, fitness, investment strategies, marketing opportunities, cryptocurrency, the list goes on and on. So if you just need a little bit of help and you don't know where to go next in life, I can help you out. Book a call with me today. Go to modernlifedating.com/coaching and let's help you out today. Thanks so much. Let's get back to today's episode.
All right, looks like I got some super chats to catch up with real quick. GTA guide. €2 is waiting for the next inner game stream. Love ya. Love you too. Soldier for Christ. We are at war. $5 super chat. It's cause his girl is his driver. She drives his Lamborghini. Plus, she's on camera twerking with his male friend. Does xQc really have a girlfriend that drives his Lamborghini for him? Wow, that is hilarious. What's some Rin Nohara, who is definitely not a Japanese girl, probably just a weeb from Twitch with that, because I'm in Japan, and I'll tell you, Rin Nohara is not a common name. Rin is not even a common name, so I definitely know that's a try-hard weeb. I'm actually living in your dream in Tokyo here, Dorko. Let's read what he has. Insecure Tate fans always worry about status, always worry about being attacked, concerned about being with the hottest women, always carry weapons in their case in case their alpha status may seem to get challenged. Bro, shut the fuck up, you fucking dork. Shut the fuck up. That's what you deserve. You deserve somebody with power, authority, and status to tell you what you need to do, which is shut the fuck up. Your bitch assness is coming through the screen, you little fucking worm. Shut your fucking mouth, you dork. You little fucking anime nerd writing shit. Do you even speak Japanese? Are you even in Japan, you fucking dork? Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Get off of my fucking stream and shut your fucking mouth. How about that, you goddamn little worm? How about that? Fucking dorks.
Would we?
I made that point earlier. I made that point earlier about the consistency argument.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If it's not bad because it's a joke because it's a woman joke.
I said the dramatization of the too far jokes is for the dramatization to get people in, and I said that part is wrong. And I do have a consistency. You ask Nick Poland, in front of him I make those jokes. I make all kinds of jokes about everything and everyone. Believe that. You ask Nick Poland, he'll go live right now and say I do.
Okay,
I do.
X, why don't you ask Tate if you would say that about a race or something like that? A generalization like that about a joke about a race or ethnicity or something.
Right, listen.
Could have asked him right now. Ask me.
Let's
understand my
question.
Real quick, Metroplex 96, 5 Great British Pounds. You have a son like this on the future, soft, emotionally erratic, frail, no spine. Probably can't give him a firm handshake. Soft. That's hilarious.
So I'm half black, half white, right? That's my ethnicity. So we understand my ethnicity. I made a joke an hour ago with one of my cousins, because half my family's black, half my cousin is white. And he said he wanted to go free diving. It's where you dive down in the water and you go deep with no scuba equipment with the sharks or some shit. And I said, bro, that's what white people do, that shit. I'm too brown for that. I'm not going with the sharks. I just made a joke. There. Oh no, cancel me. Who gives a fuck?
Shut up and take my money.
When I make a statement, bro, listen, when I make a statement, maybe you do. Maybe you have all the fucking time in the world to sit on the internet, my friend. But when I make a statement, I don't have time to say, in my personal experience, I don't believe women can drive. However, I understand that some women can drive, and I'm not saying all women can't drive, and I know women who can drive, but in my personal experience, the bad driving I've seen was most likely committed by women that I don't talk like a fucking geek. I say women can't drive. Now, if that upsets geeks like you, cool, whatever.
Oh my god, he's clowning him so hard because he's calling him how it is, dude. these dorks, they don't realize this, but they're just engineering these dorks to stress themselves out with
Shut
every
up
little
and take my money.
every little fucking thing about their speech. Like, oh, did you use the correct pronoun? And did you use the right, was that politically correct? They're treating these people to, like, you got to act like politicians. And politicians, like, anybody says, oh, that's not politically correct, you have to realize that's a fucking moron when you're dealing with somebody. Politicians are the biggest scumbags on the planet. Have you not seen Hunter Biden's iCloud hack? Have you not seen the filth and debauchery on there? Have you not seen Joe Biden bailing his 48-year-old drug addict son out with $75,000, $25,000 at a time, saving his pathetic little junkie son with our tax dollars, which he then turns around, goes to his crack dealer and buys crack, goes to his fucking prostitute providing Russian woman who's telling him, yeah, 2 girls, 5 hours, $6,000, while he's texting his dad at the same time for money. And you're trying to be like, oh, we gotta be politically correct. You're a fucking moron. You're a fucking idiot. You absolutely deserve every ounce of suffering that comes your way for being so fucking dumb to think you need to be, I need to be politically correct. I need to be like a politician. Dumb shit. Soldier for Christ, we are at war. $2 super chat. It was proved on emergency meeting of Tate's speech. And then, by the way, Samson and Delilah breakdown was fired. Thank you so much. Guys, keep the donations $10 and up if you're going to make it. If not, just keep your money. No offense.
I don't give a fuck. That's what I say. If I
But Soldier for Christ, thank you for your donations. Appreciate your words, brother. Thank you.
That's people tough. That's my personal experience. You're gonna have to get the fuck over it.
Then,
that's life. And if you want to say I'm a bad communicator, once again, that's your prerogative. But I would disagree. I think I'm a very good at communicating. That's the only reason I'm even fucking here. It's the only reason I'm even on the internet. It's because when I talk, people listen. So I must be doing something right.
I mean, it's easy to talk whistle to like a misogynist. That's really easy. It's one of the easiest things out there. Preaching to the choir. That's so easy to get in following doing that.
Talk about preaching to the choir. Dude, you're preaching to the choir. Any man who uses the word misogynist is already automatically suspect. Suspect in the sense you can't trust the guy. Now, here's a double down and a triple down, okay? Now, to double down, this little dipshit here just had the audacity to say, oh, you're preaching to the choir. Like the majority of dudes are misogynists. No, dude, wake up. You're preaching to the choir with your fucking message of mediocrity, with your audience of 60,000 live people watching you all the time, sit there playing slots and watching you play video games and endorsing a life of loserdom. You're endorsing a life of loser. You don't even have a fucking driver's license, you fucking dork. Preaching to the choir, you're preaching to the choir because the majority of this new generation are fucking losers and you're king of the losers.
Hey, you hate women on these points and these points. It's gonna be easy to stack them up like fucking easy. Holy shit!
That's true.
I built a fucking world of a community based on being toxic. It's the easiest thing in the world. Way easier than being good and being nice.
I'm a very good, nice person.
Surely.
By saying that, I think that men are more capable of driving than women. It does not make me a bad person or a not nice.
And he said, you like by building women points of like hating women, and Tate never once said he hates women at all. But again, he is sucking Twitch's dick. He's like, oh, look at me. I'm a good little liberal soy boy on your fucking leftist propaganda site. Here, reward me with some morsels. Please, Jeff, let me suck your dick a little bit more. Let me give you a reach around. You and Dirty Sanchez can run a train on me so I can get a little bit extra sub money.
Nice person.
Right.
That means that if I get a car and it's snowing and it's late at night and it's dark, I'm going to drive. I'm not going to let some 18-year-old chick drive. I'm going to fucking drive because I like staying alive. And let me tell you something.
Funny you bring that up because last time you talked about car accidents or whatever, and then you brought stats. You said that, well, it's because the males make doing more accidents because they're young, right? So even if your own example, right, you would actually prefer having a young female driver, not a young male, according to you. That's what you said last time on the fucking podcast. Then it is exactly what you said.
He did not. He just said he would not prefer the 18-year-old girl to be driving. Again, see, this is what the modern loser does. The modern, like these guys who love to debate. Anybody who loves to debate, you have to understand that that right there is a person who's a loser with loser energy. Okay. And he's just trying to bombard him with he's trying to like hit him with like a bunch of blitzkrieg of bullshit that doesn't make any sense.
I'm using your words against you. You said that, oh yeah, males do more crashes when you're young because they're young and excited, whatever. You just said, I wouldn't let a young girl drive my car, then you would let...
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, be consistent about it. If you can...
Listen, let me tell you something, my friend. There's a cognitive dissonance. There's some serious damage that the internet's doing to society. I spoke about it on Aiden Ross on his podcast, and I spoke about how the internet as a whole has changed the world. I'm old enough to see it. Yeah. And one of the ways it's changed the world is when there are certain beliefs, there are certain paradigms which are not allowed to be punctured, certain parameters which are set by the matrix in which you must pretend certain things are true. People ignore their own eyes and their own ears because they are afraid of upsetting the matrix. And my point is that a person like you, and I mean this with respect, I'm not here to argue with you, this is a professional debate. A person like you whose entire income, personality, his importance, his ego, everything relies on a Twitch account. If you lose it, you ain't shit. If you lose it, you ain't shit. And the problem is that you could be in 10 car crashes driven by 10 different women, and you will still not come here and say women can't drive as well as men because you are afraid. You are not non-biased. You are sitting here inside of parameters that you must conform to or you don't exist. I don't give a fuck. That's the difference between you and me. That's why I say things other people don't.
I don't know what it means, the last part. I mean, you talk about the matrix and the systems or whatever the fuck, but the only reason why you're relevant or cool in the real world is because you have money. Talk about the matrix, the fucking currency, and you think you're the top G because of that? And it makes you more important than other people who have value to society?
You don't add value to society, you little worm.
Not only the top G because I have money. In fact, I think I talked about this with Aiden Ross as well. I talked about how money is an amplifier. Money alone will not make you significant or important. I talked about how money will amplify. I was the before I was rich. I was the man before I was rich, and then I got rich on top. That's it's amplified me. That's all it's done. It hasn't changed who I am. There's plenty of people with lots of money who ain't shit.
Okay, so because of the vehicle of my message is Twitch, it's devalidated.
It's not that it's devalidated at all, my friend. I think that Twitch is a fantastic. And you're meeting lots and lots of people, and I'm here on Twitch as well myself. My point is that you exist inside of parameters. The people who rely on the system will always fight to defend the system. The parameters are set in a way in which you cannot be completely and utterly honest, even if your personal experience tells you so. We don't even have to talk about driving. We can talk about anything. We can talk about the last 3 years where you walked around, didn't see a single sick person, and you had to pretend that you were supposed to be scared inside of your house because the parameters have told you if you say anything else, you lose your entire life. And your life is online. This is the reality. Not most people are not allowed to say what they think.
Okay, this works both ways though. It's not because you have harsher takes and crazier takes that this doesn't apply to you. I feel like you preach to the choir to fucking incels. Literally, that's like your bread and butter.
I love how this guy is saying Tate preaches to incels. Like, okay, let's just do something. Let's just do something right now, okay? And I really want an honest poll, okay? Whose audience has more incels? I'm gonna put a Tate, okay? Tate or xQc. And again, going back to it, that right there is another character assassination attempt. Just by saying like, oh well, your audience is a bunch of losers, and the only people who will agree with me, or the only people who agree with me, or who will agree with you, are guys who don't get sex. And like clearly looking at this guy. You telling me this guy got pussy before he was famous? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Votes in the chat. Whose audience has more incels? 30 seconds. Vote now. Go ahead. Whose audience has more incels? xQc or Andrew Tate? That's funny. Somebody said the only person who clicked Tate is Rin Nohara. Yeah. Looks like we're going to end the poll right now. We ended the poll. We had it initiated 1 minute ago. We're ending the poll right now. xQc has more people in his audience that are incels with a 97% sweeping vote versus Andrew Tate with only 3%. Okay. And that's again, that's like to take that's like the incel. Like, oh, your audience is just a bunch of incels. You know, you're just a bunch of incels. right? That's an okay slang you can say on Twitch, but you can't really say simp, right? And that's what xQc is. He's a beta male simp without a shadow of a doubt. You want to know how I know? There's a video of him, his girlfriend, twerking all over one of his friends at a house party. Okay, I don't care what anybody has to say. If I'm dating a girl and she's twerking, rubbing her ass or rubbing her pussy on somebody else, it's over. I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm not dealing with that. That's an embarrassment to me. That's an embarrassment to her. That's an embarrassment to our relationships. And this guy is 100% okay with it.
Okay.
Literally. So by extent, you try not to go against these opinions because you're going to lose these people. Like that's just how it is.
So that's an interesting point of view, and we'll go into it in a second. But first things first, I want to clarify, because as I said, I'm a professional, and this is a professional debate. My takes are not harsh or extreme. Every single man, every single sports club, every single football team, every single group of men sitting around having a drink will make a joke about how women can't drive. Every single fucking one. So to sit here and pretend I have some extreme view is bullshit. It may be extreme on the internet where people are afraid.
And so, again, I think Tate freezes out right here, and he has to, and then like they lose him for a second. But again, he is just, again, all he's trying to do is he's using this situation right now because everybody here knows Tate's like taking over the internet. He's everywhere, bro. You can't fucking escape this guy. And what's happening right now is this kid, he's just using this opportunity to be like, to white knight for the Twitch community. Be like, oh, I'm like, and when I say community, I really mean like the mods and the fucking admins who run the whole website. That's it right there. Okay. And that's all he's trying to do, because he's just trying to get more clout. Be like, look at me, I'm a good little slave, I'm a good little boy. You know, oh, look at me, I've sucked a good dick for you, Jeff Bezos. Like, pet me, give me more subs, give me more viewers, give me more clout.
I broke internet, just lagged out.
Yeah, GG. Oh my god, this is getting really good too. Hold on, I'm gonna say internet.
Yo, X, how you feeling during this halftime report? How you feeling about this conversation?
I'm okay. I just feel like
X, he's kind of debunking you right now.
I look at
He back.
I'm only questioning. I haven't even.
And the black dude says he's debunking X, which he is. And then Trainwreck's, of course, he knows that he's pretty much no longer relevant, and he's just like, oh, well, he's not. You know, I had these base takes first. Right.
Started making takes and saying things. I'm really just questioning his.
He's not debunking.
I'm questioning it. I'm not even making statements yet.
He's not debunking X, but there's a couple points he brings up that I feel like I do preach about PG-13 streamers and the parameters set by Twitch and the general public that make the PG-13ers say things when I know for a fact they don't feel them. But they say them because they can't lose their job or their income from
it's
the
not mutually exclusive. You cannot prove a statement. You cannot prove a statement is being made because of the fucking loss of income or whatever the fuck. Because I would have way more proof of the exact opposite.
It doesn't apply to you, X. It doesn't apply to you. It applies to yeah, I preach it toward the PG-13ers, right? The ones that glue smiles on their fucking faces and act robotic and virtue signal on every fucking avenue, right? Like, we know they're human beings at the end of the day. Right, yeah, it's those that I preach that against, right? I don't think it's right. Like, I think what he's saying about that is correct. I don't think it should be applied to you, though, because I know you're just like me. You speak your fucking mind. If we get banned, we get banned. We eat that fucking ban, right?
Yeah, okay.
We speak our mind.
Yeah, that's not real, though, because they get banned. These guys have grandfather clout, okay? Twitch works like this. They're absolutely favorites in Twitch. And the OGs have a lot of fucking pull. And they're not going to get permanently banned. Okay, if you're a new up-and-comer and one of these mods behind the scenes doesn't like you, one of these admins don't like you, you're gone, dude. You're not going up. You're not coming up. That's it. You're donezo. You're not ever coming back. So they could like pretend like, oh, yeah, we're tough. We'll take that ban. We'll take that ban. No, they know they have clout. They know they have pull. They've been on the fucking platform for like, close to 10 years. Full of shit. Full of shit. So I think he comes back a little bit later. down. Okay, now he come back because they chat for a while and then he finally comes back. So this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna cut it right there. We're gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna break this down for the part 2, because this is a really good one. Don't forget, if you want to learn how to be like me and see all these kind of different things in these social interactions and whatnot, you want to learn how to get more girls, Money Muscles Game Frame, go to the masculineempowermentnetwork.com. Put your email address in right here. Secure your spot. We're going to be going live teaching you guys how. We're going to teach you how to get more dates on dating apps. We're going to teach you what to do on dates. We're going to teach you how to find a girlfriend, how to find a good girl, how to protect yourself from bad chicks, how to get a better job, how to make more money, how to get a better Instagram profile, how to handle your inner game issues. You name it, we got it. We're going to hit you up. All you need to do is go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com. Get on the waiting list today, and then we will see you back here tomorrow. Until then, make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame. Peace out.